Jumbo, Assalamualaikum, Namaste, Sasrikal, and welcome again to Ammi Jaan's kitchen. Today we are going to be making prawn pasta. I like to get those nice big prawns. I think we've discussed them before, but I'll show them to you in a minute how. So we got prawn pasta. We're going to use spaghetti. You can use whatever you like. And basically I'm just going to do the prawns cooked in garlic. And in this case, I have quite a bit of oil in here. And that's what I'm going to use. And these are sun-dried tomatoes that I made from tomatoes from my garden. So basically they're partially sun-dried, but not really sun-dried, oven-dried. And one of these days, maybe I can show you how I did that. And other than that, we have garlic. We have Pecorino. If not, you can use Grana or Parmesan for our pasta. And the prawns. And then this little treat here is something else I wanted to just touch on. I grilled some zucchini, and we are going to have it today with focaccia bread. But this is another video. I'll show you how to grill this zucchini. It's just so yummy. You got to make this. I've got the pan setting, boiling the water. It's already come to a boil, but we're going to have it spaghetti, which is very quick to cook. So I don't want to overcook it because you don't want soggy pasta. And another small mention here, make sure your water actually is salty. It should be salty enough to transfer the taste to pasta. I'm not saying so salty that it kind of like makes you, wrinkle, but just enough so then that way it can hold its own and the sauce just enhances it. Okay, so here we are. We've got the pan. I'm going to put it on very low heat because now I'm at a funny spot. But say you were making this and you did not have the sun-dried tomatoes, which you can see are very oily because I put quite a bit of oil when I was storing them in the fridge. Is use your own oil. So a drop of oil. I put chili in my oil or garlic in my oil. So like a little teaspoon or so. I don't know how I'm going to get this oil out. So I'm just going to try. I might get a few tomatoes, but I don't want to make it add oil as it'll become too oily. So that should do it. I think that should do it. Let's try this. Okay. We just want to get it nice and hot and get the garlic cooking. Now that's a lot of garlic. So I don't know if I want to put all of that. Okay, and if I need it, what the heck, I'll put some oil from the other jar, right? I think that should do it. Here, okay. Again, it depends on the prawns you have. I like to get those nice big prawns. So go decide the garlic on that. I always fillet them right down to the end. Clean them up. Make sure you clean right to the bottom. So this is where you decide how much of the oil you need to cook them. And remember, prawns should not overcook. So as soon as they start to curl, I think this is ridiculous, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so there. Big deal. It'll be a little bit more oily, but that's okay. So here we go right away. Put those in. Nice. Spread them out. As soon as they start to curl, I'm going to toss them and throw in my sun-dried tomato. You do not want to overcook prawns. So by the time this is happening, I would start putting my pasta on. Okay? So there we are. And just give it a nice little cook. You don't want the garlic to burn either. So see, already nice and pink. It's such a quick meal. It took me literally like 5 minutes to peel the prawns. I buy these frozen from Superstore. So there you can see they're just starting to curl. I'll give it another minute. Smells nice already. You can smell the garlic and the oil. And see, that oil was just enough. So it gives you an idea how much oil to put. But if you're going to follow it with sun-dried tomatoes, not too much oil. We have our spaghetti over there. We're going to start popping it in the water now. I turned it down, but I'll bring it back to a boil. So spaghetti, measure it out. 70 is normally what people eat for a meal. But then depends on the person and how much you like. So I'm going to leave them slightly black. You can see they're a little bit black still. I don't want them to completely cook because that'll be too late. Because they're still going to cook in that sun-dried tomato, right? But see how nice, once they curl, then you know it's time to go for it. So I'm just going to put a good spoon. Actually, you know what? There's enough of us having it today, so I'll just go for it. Oh, doesn't that look yummy already? Look at that. There. And let's just let this cook for a couple of minutes. We'll go back with our attention to the spaghetti. But look at that. These tomatoes are so good. I love them. And you can, obviously these are the kind you could have on bruschetta You know, along with that zucchini that I was showing you. My mouth's watering. So let's put that spaghetti in, otherwise I'll be drooling here and it won't be ready. So there's always a trick to spaghetti. I'm not very good. Emma is better, but anyway, just push it down and let it curl away until it's all into the water, right? That's how I remember my sister showing me years ago. So it goes straight in and you don't have those dry crispy bits. It takes a second or two to soak it all down. There you go. Yeah. So we're just gonna leave the spaghetti in. It doesn't take time. So really, between the spaghetti and these prawns, we can have a meal in 10 minutes. And the prep maybe, what, 5-7 minutes? There, look at that. And then nice pecorino cheese. And we even have a better treat. We've got a focaccia bread from Johnny's Kitchen. And we're gonna top it up with that zucchini on it. As soon as that spaghetti is ready, I prefer to throw the spaghetti in here. And there we are, guys. Sun-dried tomato prawn pasta. And it could be spaghetti, it could be penne, it could be whatever you want. The spaghetti, I think, is a more dainty one and would go nicer. And again, like, I would not turn this down and simmer. It's done. Stop it so you don't kill the prawns, and we're going to stop it right now, and that's it. So thank you again. Please like and subscribe, and welcome again to Ammi Jaan's Kitchen. Have a good day and namaste.